Veronica. I ain't never even heard no name like that. Dominique, yeah. Dominique, yeah. Monique, yeah. You know, them names that's kind of, I ain't never heard of Veronica. They did they put a little sauce on it with that one.
Everything comes from the darkness.
It's Smack the Guru. This is the review for Snowfall Season 5, Episode 1 and 2. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if this is your first time here. Click that like button. Now, this is the thing. Watching Snowfall, I kept thinking, and majority of the scenes that I seen, it's time for all of them to get out the game. That's the only thing I kept thinking. I kept going back to that. Because you watch Leon, he's in the project still. Franklin is trying to tell him like, yo, I'm about to try to leave this game. You know, I'm about to have a baby. I'm about to, you know, leave this game behind. Do you want to get on business with me? Leon ain't got no vision. Great guy. You know, Leon, great guy. Good dude. I like him. He don't got no vision. None at all. Because he like, no. I'm like, oh, Leon, it's time for you to get out the game. He done broke some dude's foot for stealing some Jordans. I'm like, or Nikes, whatever they were. They might have been some ones. I thought they were some Jordans, though. But he done broke his foot. I'm like, dude, it's just time for you to get out the game. You doing like little petty stuff still. Why you still in the projects? Anyway. Like, come on, dog. Level up. But it's like that for everybody. Teddy and Franklin gonna end up going to war. We know that because they both got similar ambitions. And Teddy actually got out the game. He was out. I don't even know if Franklin know what Teddy did to his dad, but he got out the game. And he get back in. And I'm like, dude, you should have stayed out the game. He knock off the dude Greedy, right? And I'm like, this gonna make it way more difficult on Franklin. Soon as he because Franklin able to work with Greedy, they getting real estate, they doing, you know, with Teddy, Franklin know like, man, this dude, he ain't gonna be having all that. So they gonna end up having to go to war. I mean, it almost came to it last time they was working together. But both of them just can't get out the game. And Franklin chick is pregnant. Veronica. I think that's oh my God. I think that's her name, man. Veronica. I think that's it. If I'm not saying it right, put it in the comments. If I'm saying it, if I'm saying it wrong. Man, that's one of the ghettoest names I done ever heard. Veronica. I ain't never even heard no name like that. Dominique, yeah. Dominique, yeah. Monique, yeah. You know, them names that's kind of, I ain't never heard of Veronica. They did they put a little sauce on it with that one. But she pregnant. So that's like a big wake-up call. And then a lot of times dudes, women, especially dudes that be in the game, the women be the ones that's like know they need to get out the game. Especially once they done made enough money, it always be the women that's like, yo, we need to do something else. We gotta switch up. Cause the dudes be addicted like the dope fiends. Jay-Z was talking about this in one of his records. Like, yo, it's a whole other side of the game that you can get addicted to. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of being addicted and dope fiends, Len Bias. He was supposed to be an all-time great too. My grandfather was telling me about him when I was younger. Like, man, Len Bias, when he was trying to put it on me like, yo, don't do drugs type stuff. You go out like Lynn Bias. And, you know, seeing that happen, and of course that make it hot on everybody that's in the game. But that's why you shouldn't do drugs, man. Not no hard dope like that. You know what I'm saying? And even if you smoking weed, this for people that smoke. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't see nobody roll it, don't smoke it. You know? And for the people that's watching this that, you know, want to smoke or something like that and they don't know what, if you didn't see somebody roll it, don't smoke it. You know? That's how a lot of people get hooked on dope. You know what I mean? Because they smoking something they ain't see rolled and it's a primo. And you're like, and then you hit it and, you know, you love it, right? And you chasing that high. But it's only one way to get that high. You see what I'm saying? So, just don't do drugs, period, you know. But he OD. Then they do another scene with the dude that end up making Franklin have to knock off Rob. He was high, paranoid, tripping, then shot a dude for no reason. There wasn't no reason to shoot nobody, man. So he done shot this dude for no reason. And of course, then Rob got to take him out, but Franklin got the kid coming. He thinking, he like, man, could I trust this guy? I know he my friend, but can I trust him to not mess up mistakenly? And the answer is no. Especially when I seen him smoke at that gravesite. When he smoked at that gravesite, I was like, oh my God. Even before that, actually, when he knocked off his friend, Dan, or whatever his name was, when he knocked him off, I was like, Franklin gonna have to knock off Rob. Because in my mind, I said, yo, with him actually knocking off his friend, it's gonna make him wanna smoke. Probably for the next 5-10 years, if not the rest of his life. He gonna have that demon on his mind. And he gonna be wanting to smoke. Then as soon as they get to the gravesite, he talking about, well, might as well smoke my last one. He pulls out a pipe. I'm like, really? Really? So he pulls out a pipe, smoke it. Of course, Franklin knock him off. I'm like, yep. But it's gonna get worse. Peach is on dope too. That's one of the predictions. If people don't think that, I see it. I think that already. Peaches is on dope too. He talking about, oh man, I hate to have a cold in the summer. Dog, you probably getting high. Straight up. And that's how Peaches look too. Even when Wanda came. Wanda staying at Franklin crib now. Which, good move for her. She working a horrible job. Thank God for Leon to turn her away. Because we do not want to see Wanda strung out again. I don't want to see it. Not again. Not again. Not again. We don't want to see that. We don't want to see... where's Melody at? As soon as I seen her, it made me think, man, where Melody at, man? She's one of my favorite characters on the show, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it was sad when she was on, I mean, because it's just like, oh, man, not her too. But, good thing Leon turned her away. But, remember when she came in and Peaches was laying on the couch? How fast he hopped up and just had to go out and be somewhere? Yeah, he most likely smoking too. So Franklin probably gonna end up having to handle that. And once he handle that, he ain't gonna have his, you know, Peaches be the one riding around with him all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna get real lonely. And it's already lonely. You know? But you see Uncle Jerome, Auntie Louie, you know, they off doing their own thing. They riding horses and stuff. a cop want Auntie Louie to snitch. Hopefully she don't go that route. But they run their own thing. So it's going to get even more lonelier for Franklin, you know. So, great first 2 episodes, man. And I like how they did it with showing Teddy at the end of episode 1. Then episode 2, we see exactly what he was doing there, what he been up to, you know. And we back in it. It's Snowfall, you know. Hopefully everybody get out the game by this season. If they don't, a lot of people going to get knocked off. I think they got 1 more season, and that'll be it. 6 seasons, Snowfall. Real good series, man. But they came out strong. It smacked the guru. We're going to be back for next week, so make sure y'all subscribe. Click that like button. Appreciate the support. And as always, y'all be easy, be safe. Peace.